I made this video. I made this video already. I made it about 20 minutes long. I tried uploading it and it didn't upload. It took like 4 days to upload, and then it said error uploading by the time it got to 90%. And I was basically talking about my experience with my dispatcher and all that, you know what I mean? And after going through everything what I said about in the videos, like, I decided that you know what, I'm not even gonna try to re-upload that video. But basically what I was saying inside of the video, and the reason why I changed my mind to upload the video, is because of the previous video I uploaded. I don't know which one is going to be uploaded first, but it's because of the previous video that I uploaded that said some things that you need to know about VL. I missed one main thing that I wanted to share with you guys. You should know that VL is like a 9-to-5 company, you know what I mean? And it's Monday to Friday. So with that being said, there's nobody there on Saturdays and Sundays. So the reason why that's kind of a bad thing is, like, when you're dispatched on your load, like Saturday and Sunday, if you could set yourself up to where you take your reset, your 34-hour reset on Saturday and Sunday, it's best if you do that. Because what's been happening over the past couple of weeks with me, it's gonna be like 4 weeks now. I want to say in a row, but it's been like 4 weeks back to back. I think like 2 weeks back to back, 3 weeks back to back, and then 1 week kind of skipped over, and then another week. But you know, this has been happening too many times now, and I don't know if it's my dispatch is the problem, or I don't know if it's just the brokers. And these things been happening for so long. Like, I forgot all the details and the way I went into the other video and shared everything, but I kind of basically have a summary. The first one was she booked me for a load, and then she told me my appointment was 11 o'clock at night, and this was on a Friday afternoon. So my appointment, she said my appointment time was 11 o'clock at night. Okay, sat at the other place, took some time off. I think I did a split, like a 7-hour split. And then I got up and said, okay, you know what, I'm going to go there. I got there, drove about 2 hours to get there. I had to dedicate about 2 hours to get there on my fuel, of course. Then when I got there at 11 o'clock, it turns out the place closes at 11 o'clock. So then I had to get in contact with her on her day off for her to dispatch me a load. And my truck revenue wasn't up as to where it would need to be as yet. And then this load that she had found me was supposed to be delivered on the Monday, which would, you know, bring the gross up of the truck, you know what I mean? So I would be able to make a decent paycheck. So with that load, they said they can't load my truck because they close and they're not going in overtime to do it. And then they said they're closed on Saturdays and Sundays. So I ended up stuck. I ended up being stuck on the weekend. So she found me another load that was supposed to be delivered. I think it was supposed to be delivered on Tuesday, and it wasn't even nearly paying as much. So I ended up taking a hit that week. Okay, that's 1 week. The week before that, my week was going good. I think my gross was like at $5,000 on Friday, and I had hours to run and all that stuff. So my kid's birthday was coming up, I believe, and I was trying to get home. No, it was my kid's birthday as yet. What I was basically trying to do was to run to Florida, take a 34-hour reset, and then deliver this load by Monday. So she booked it to be picked up by Saturday, you know what I mean? Okay, everything is running smooth. She's like, if you drop this load on Monday, I'll be able to find you a short run, top it off. You might hit $11,000 gross for the week, which would be great. So she gave me all the information. I got there. When I got there, they said I was checked in too early and I couldn't park on the lot. Anyway, I disobeyed them and I parked there on the lot. I didn't give them any information or anything. I just basically parked over there at like 3 o'clock. Fast forward, I got there at like 9 in the night. At 3 o'clock, in the morning, they came and woke me up and gave me a door. Like, go in. So I'm like, how could they give me a door and I haven't given them any information? Long story short, I called them back. They say, hey, you didn't check in, da. So I gave them my pickup number. They told me that pickup number is no longer valid. That pickup number isn't valid. This was like 3 in the morning on Saturday morning, so I couldn't text my dispatch. So I got up at like 8 o'clock and I texted her and I was like, yo, this going on, da. I was there from the Friday. Remember, I got there on the Friday afternoon at 9. And then they told me, she said she was going to dispatch me on another load the Saturday. I never heard anything back from her. And then Sunday, the broker called me back. By the Sunday, they told me I had to leave. So I drove across the street. I ended up taking my 34-hour reset there. I drove across the street. Then, because I was trying to get in contact with the broker, because I was just relying on my dispatch to, get stuff done or whatever. So the broker called me back on Sunday saying, hey, if you're still close by, that number that we gave you, it was valid, and that's this and the third. You could just go back over there and check in. So I went back over there on Sunday. He said they were going to send a new rate confirmation. Went back over there on the Sunday. And I went back around 5 o'clock the Sunday afternoon. And I sat from 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and the load never got shipped until, I think it was like 1:30 the Monday morning. You know what I mean? So I basically sat from Friday all the way until Monday waiting for this one load to go down the further. So my week was screwed again. My gross was okay for that week, but it's just that I never got to hit the target. Fast forward to another week, she missed. I don't know. Like I said, I don't wanna bash the dispatch or whatever the case is, but I don't know if it's so much the dispatch, or I don't know if it's the broker she's working with, or I don't know what the problem is, bro. I don't know if it's the brokers, or I know it could be both. I don't know, but it just keeps happening, and this thing has been happening like every weekend. You know what I mean? Every weekend, and the tough thing is that she's not at work on the weekends. That's why it's getting so annoying to me. You know what I mean? Now, this is what basically happened with this load. I came here, she booked this load, said it's going to California, it's paying such and such. Okay, it's going to top me off, bring my gross to where I need it to be. And then after I get to California, she's going to find me something that's hitting like 9K, because she's like, California is on fire, this, that, and the third. I was like, okay. She's like, just get this load there by Tuesday and you should be on track. Came here, checked in, been sitting here. They said, sit outside, wait and we come get you. I've been sitting for 3 hours out there, seeing trucks going in and out. So I went back inside. This time it's a different guy inside. The guy said, hey, this pickup number isn't valid. We have no load for VL trucking. So I'm like, nah, bro, you crazy. I checked in with the other guy and, this, that, and the third. The guy said, nah, he made some phone calls, did everything, bro. Still nothing. This is going to be like the 5th week, you know what I mean, that I'm going through this thing. I don't know if she's not booking the loads properly. I don't know if it's the brokers. I don't want to complain, because I'm not that type of person, you know what I mean? But at the same time, like, I have the responsibility of this truck, you know what I mean? And like, when I take a hit for like 1 week and say, okay, you know what, it's just a bad week or whatever the case is, like, you got to get back up on your shit, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know if I should switch my dispatch. I don't know if I should just keep playing it out, you know what I mean? But it's just like every weekend now, every time the weekend comes, I get screwed. And then when you get screwed, you get stuck over the weekend. By Monday comes, if you don't get another good load in, then by Tuesday come, you're not going to be grossing the amount that you want to gross. You know what I mean? And I get that you got to take the good weeks with the bad. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. Like I said, I don't want to switch my dispatch, but if it comes to the test, because when she's good, and she looks out and she's very understanding, you know what I mean? But like, so many times I feel like I need somebody that, with, I don't know what their experiences are or whatever the case is, but like, so many times I feel like I need somebody that knows how to like plan me out you know, all the way. She was doing that when I was on the company side, but I guess as time goes on, you know, she's getting more busy and busier, and she has more drivers and stuff. Because I know another driver that has the same dispatch, and they have similar issues also. So I guess as she's getting more drivers, you know, she's getting overwhelmed a little bit more. At one point, like I spoke to her, and I was like, yo, you've been running me good, you know, when I was company and all, and you're still running me good on the lease side, but sometimes I feel like you're overwhelmed. And she's like, yeah, I've been busy, and you know, so I don't want to, she's good when she's good, you know what I mean? I don't know if it's her, or I don't know if it's the brokers that she's working with, but I need somebody that could, you know, I mean, it goes back to like the video I did. That's why I chose leasing before going to buying my own truck and then leasing on to a company, because, you know, I'm basically learning all these things right now. For my preference, if I had my own truck, I wouldn't lease on to VL, but I'd like to go to somewhere where I can either book my own loads, you know what I mean, or I can see the load board, see what the loads are actually paying, and not just take word of mouth for it or whatever the case, you know what I mean? You know, so that's one of the key things also. But I don't know, let me know what you guys think in the comment. Let me know what you guys think I should do, or what you guys think about the whole situation. Check me out in the next video. Thank you guys again very much for watching.